who's still with us and new people who joined us. I'm not quite sure who's out there and where you're from, but I'd love to hear from you if we can. With me now, rolling through our very long list of people who are all about telling you what you need to know to make the sea change to Merimbula and the Bega Valley. And this one's going to be an intriguing one. We've got Scott Halfpenny from Sapphire Storage.
Hi, Joe.
Hi. Now, storage. Ever found any dead bodies? Do you always get asked that?
Yeah, no cold storage at Sapphire Self Storage. I do get a lot of funny requests though about the, discussions about the auction process, or is anybody living in them and all that kind of thing.
Oh, really? Well, have you thought about that as part of the housing shortages to be running, set them up as tiny homes?
Just quietly, yeah.
I won't tell council. All jokes aside, though, why might people moving to Merimbula need storage?
It's a terrific way to start moving your stuff in slowly while you're waiting to build. Mm-hmm. Every time you come down or up, you bring a trailer load and that sort of thing, and it's a good way for people to downsize. They kind of move holus bolus, and then while their house is being built, it's in my fabulous storage yard.
Yeah.
And then they can move out slowly, and a lot of people kind of downsize. I'm very welcome to run garage sales from the premises and that sort of thing.
Oh, well, that's cool, because how often when you find people buy down here and they have it and they're building and they put everything into storage, and then when they finally start to move stuff in, they go, why did we do all this? what did you really want this, weird, souvenir from Zimbabwe?
People's things are really important to them, and that's why I'm in the business.
Yeah. How many times do you find people don't move everything that they move down there into their house?
It happens a bit, and a lot of people stay in the storage. It's very economically priced, and it's a good way to keep things that are valuable to you that you perhaps don't want in your home at the time or on display. And, yeah.
Oh, well, here's my story. I a year ago, not quite a year ago, I moved from a 40 square home in Tura Beach, 5 bedroom, 3 bathroom, four car garage.
You'd need 2 units.
And I moved into a 2 bedroom unit in town that's 4.5 metres wide and 4 stories high. Guess what?
Could I give you my card?
Well, our business archives suddenly got archived elsewhere, put it that way.
For sure.
Yeah, and so that's an example. So we still have stuff in storage because we can't fit it, and
certainly.
Good way to it's actually a good way to declutter, to be honest with you. How many storage sheds do you provide? Do you have in
At
your
the moment, we're continuously growing. I've got room on my site to expand, but we've got 115 rentable spaces and a wide variety of sizes, from very small units, 1.5 by 2.4.
That's tiny.
Yeah, and very economical. I had a fabulous idea today. A lady said, I'd like my daughter to move her stuff out of my garage. And I said, well, I've got one of our little units that would suit you perfectly.
How much do they rent for?
$120 a month.
Yeah,
so it's very affordable.
Yeah.
And keeps Mum happy. I suggested perhaps that Mum could pay for it.
or perhaps the daughter could, go to Mum and say, yeah, your problem. You've grown up now, not my issue.
That's
what?
one.
But that's my, essay from year 12, that kind of thing. So the storage used to be in short supply. Though you built a really big...
I've been very fortunate with my timing. When I got into the business about 4 or 5 years ago, I started the idea up. The storage in the valley was full, and I've just been able to grab that market that's, come, because a lot of it's because of COVID, as we all know. People want to come and live here, so... I've been fortunate in providing a good service, and it's a really high quality yard. I'm very proud of what I'm doing there.
So it's secure?
Yes, yep. I live on the premises. It's on my 5 acres where I live, which means there's heaps of room to manoeuvre, and I live there, so I'm keeping an eye on things. And we've got CCTV and fencing, and being in a rural location, there's not the kind of through traffic
I mean, there's not a high crime rate in Merimbula anyway when it comes down to it. Let's.
No, all that
that's
is-
another reason to move from the city.
Yeah, for sure.
No crime. We might occasionally get some graffiti, but that's about it.
People are
it's
too
safe. It's safe walking in the streets at midnight.
Everyone's too relaxed to do any crime around.
Yeah, absolutely. And so probably one final thing is, and again, it's got to be the funny stories. What's the weirdest thing that you come across that somebody has stored in their storage unit?
I don't really know. Sorry, that's a
Biggest thing?
bit of a yeah.
What would be the
Because
biggest
I
thing?
don't like people just store what they store, and I don't.
You don't wander in there going,
I don't know, and I don't comment.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to have the business.
Boats? Do people put boats
Yeah,
to
I've
people?
got some big, massive RV units.
Yep,
That we have a lot of the game fishing guys that chase fish up and down the coast. They come in and out, and
A lot of it's full of dust, no doubt. And it's there.
that's for sure. Yeah, really cool stories. People going away for 12 months on the road, like that kind of thing. We get all sorts of customers.
Yeah, so rent their house out. They move their and that's the great thing that's happening at the moment with people who want to get out of the city. They're buying that caravan and travelling Australia, but packing their house up.
Yeah, so that was one of my happiest stories. You do get a few, hard stories with people in storage, but that was a great one.
Yeah, and that in a sense is actually helping the housing side of things as well, in terms, because it's actually freeing up houses. So Sapphire Storage, Scott Halfpenny. If you need to store it, he's the man to go and see.
Thanks, Joe.
No, well,
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you soon.